everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Apologies, it's been a little while between videos. Got gastro early last week, so haven't been in too many races. Just trying to get the strength back. But found this one on the card last night, Tour de Stars, Stage 2. Had a few people signed up. Felt like a race to finish the week off, just for a bit of a hit out. So decided this was a good opportunity. The course is Temples and Towers. Put it here now. Basically, rooftop com, castle com, temple com, descent down into the finish on the flat. Number of dodgy riders, unverified riders in this race, but on a night like tonight, they provided me with a good hit out. The one I was particularly looking at on the start sheet was the South African Fourie in the white kit with red and green stripes just there. He was the man that I was watching, hasn't lost a race in years, so was today going to be the time? 70 plus years old, according to Zwift Power. So, me versus the grandpa, let's do it. Packet thinned out up the rooftop. Pace was pretty solid from these couple of riders up the front. And you can see a few just dangling off the back there. Not sure if they're going to make it back, especially with this little kick that this Japanese rider is doing now. And then Fourie, the grandpa, is following. This is dangerous. I didn't want to get stuck on my own at any stage. Plan was just to stay in the draft at all times. So it required a little 700 watt kick up to the wheels. The way these riders tend to ride is usually pretty silly, but you do have to stay on their wheel. So you got to be pretty on the ball with it. All pretty straightforward after there. Was able to sit in and recover for most of the way until the castle. Just worth noting, there are some real riders in this group. You can see some of the names on the right. A few ticks, a few guys that dual record regularly and that kind of thing. Amongst some obviously dodgy numbers that you often see on Zwift. So here goes Fourie, 12 watts a kilo again, towards the top of the castle. And I thought this needs to be closed down. Need to follow this guy, especially with the Temple Com coming pretty soon afterwards. Through the banner, and Fourie kicks again, up over 12 watts, straight onto him, not giving him any room. But I was the only one who responded to that, and we opened up a little bit of a gap. I wasn't going to do any work for this guy. The way these guys tend to race is that they pretty much continue to drill it on the front. So this is my wheel to sit on, and if we can open up a gap, then good luck to everyone else chasing. Good opportunity. Yes, Mads, the 70-year-old can ride. Yep, good call. Temple Com's often hard to distance riders. Takes a really determined, focused effort. So if I could get there before them and never give them a sniff of the wheel, then that was a good opportunity. You can see Fourie still up 7 watts a kilo. I'm kind of hanging in the wheels there, working pretty hard. We do make it to the Temple Com here with a bit of a lead, so this is good signs. I'll go to the front a few times on the climb and just continue to keep the pace honest because I found it hard to sit on this guy. He was varying his pace between about 4.5 and 8.5 watts a kilo, so it was a bit unpredictable. Mostly was just sitting on, just trying to stay in touch, but if he did ease, I was happy to kind of keep the pace honest in a few of those parts. Heading up into the last ramp of the Temple Com, keeping the pace pretty high, and he tries to attack. There you can see up into 9, 11 watts a kilo, 12 again, so straight onto him with a bit of muscle. Jump in the wheel, not too much dramas there, but again, you've got to be very honest, very on the ball. We've opened up 20 seconds, so not a race-winning lead, but makes the race interesting with that descent to come. And Mads Buster got the cone, so it's an interesting one. Not sure what happened there. But a few Dragons comments to follow, I think. Working pretty hard to keep in old mate's wheel here over the top again. My goal now was just to sit in this guy's wheel the whole way down and then just see what happened from there. So I'm not KK, a good little reference to KK Kirchfeld, the cheater. So after sitting on his wheel pretty much the entire time, down the hill, the gap's down to 19 seconds. A few guys in the pack are trying to work together to close it. For the most part, I was happy to sit on this guy's wheel. He was holding a solid pace, but whenever someone did a solid attack from the back, I went to the front to try and match that, to try and take away any hope that they had of catching us. Didn't want to have to sprint against a few of these guys. When the attack kind of stopped, then I was happy to just sit back and let this grandpa do the work. With a couple K to go, this French guy non-stop over 8 watts a kilo for the final few minutes. It was quite incredible, really. I was having a solid time just holding on to this guy's wheel across the dirt myself, and this guy was coming on his own, orange numbers pretty much the whole time. So at this stage, if I got beaten, I felt like I was the real winner regardless. So that was nice to know in the back of my mind, but still wanted to sharpen the skills and try and win the race. So you can see here, I just saw him go 10 watts and then 0 watts, and now he's back to 8. He's closing that gap pretty rapidly, even though this South African's on the front, putting in quite a few watts. So I'm at 170 heart rate, just sitting in second wheel here. Just hoping to take it into the last few hundred metres. All right, we're heading into the final 500 metres, and the French guy is still chasing us down to 5 seconds. Still putting out ridiculous watts. He's doing about 800 watts there, and then I think he must give up. All the trainer he's on, I don't know what's going on with those numbers. Anyway, taking it to the last 300. Just wanted to come from this guy's wheel pretty late. Take him on in a sprint. There we go. Start to lift it. Then we had to steer from there into the power on the inside. Got a bit of a gap, but then he starts to close me down and just reached the line first for a nice win. He's still sprinting, so he's got some good gear there. You can see a bit of craft, 4.7 versus 5.4 watts a kilo for the race there. Good to sharpen the skills and get a race in. Good to hand that guy his first loss in a couple of years. So that's how you do it. Hopefully, I'll be back with some more videos of some proper racing coming up. But it was a nice little one to finish the week off. So thanks for watching. Any comments appreciated. Catch you later.